Nova Scotia's EMO asked to use the hall as a registration centre for residents of Portapique who had fled their homes.
An
RCMP officer was posted here in a cruiser. By this time, police were on the hunt for the shooter, who they knew was impersonating a police officer. At 10:30 a.m., 2 RCMP officers fired multiple shots outside the hall. Sources have told CTV News the officers thought they were firing at the suspect when it was in fact a fellow Mountie.
This program is brought to you in part by...
Why don't you get yourself some turned-down collars, Poirot? They're much more the thing, you know.
The thing, Hastings? Do you think Poirot concerns himself with mere thingness?
No. No, I see that.
The turned-down collar is the first symptom of decay of the grey cells.
You know, I just think if people keep pushing, I can't, first of all, thank enough all of the hard work. There's 3 fellow YouTubers who are working very, very hard with me on this one. Rage in the Cage, Steve LTT, and Just My Stupid Opinion. Just plugging them, sorry. But they are fantastic guys, really been busting their humps here. And, you know, stepping up to the plate, because there's a certain amount of risk saying certain things. And also, likewise, all of the people who are volunteering information and time, which is, like I said, over on the Discord or sending me anonymously information, it is fantastic.
Fantastic. Oh my, what's wrong with my hair? Mercer. Hey, Mercer. Oz, Jessica, Sister C. How's it going? I just thought I'd do a kind of a quick thing. Oz suggested, are you going to do that? I asked Steve, and Steve's like, if I do that, I'm going to get killed. So that would be so ironic if he got killed by his wife. But I wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody who participated in the round table. It was an awesome interview. It was good to talk and kind of get that out in the open, I suppose. Is that how you want to put it? I don't know. We're talking away in the background. So thanks very much to Paul and everybody who participated, Kendall and Green Bastard and Nova Scotia. I'm not singling people out. It's just that I don't know how you put it. They have details, no knowledge. So that's why they were there. Anyway, but thanks ever so much for everybody who participated, and obviously huge thanks to Paul. And I suspect we may be doing a little bit more. So should be good. Just wanted to hear some of your thoughts. Who's the actor in the Avatar? That is, I know him. Just went through my head. He also reads, he's very religious. He likes to read biblical stuff. He plays Poirot. I love Poirot. There we go. David Suchet. Oh, Steve, you're going to get assassinated and then we'll lose you. Uh-oh, that would be terrible. Poirot, yeah, that's the Belgian detective, right? Best-selling author of all time, Agatha Christie. Nobody even knows who that is. They're like, what? Who's Agatha Christie? Oh, it's not J.K. Rowling. It's not Stephen King. David Suchet, yeah. He does some great reading of biblical stuff, too. He looks a little different when he's not in his Poirot character, though. But they do such a fantastic job with the turn-down collars. He won't wear those. And the eggs that are the same size. Oh, he's funny, the Belgian detective. Murder on the Orient Express, exactly. Excellent. So I just wanted to get your guys' feel on the interview and maybe some thoughts, suggestions on what you'd like to see in the future. That would be awesome. And obviously say huge thank you. Steve, big thanks to Steve also, not just for but also for hosting. That's out of Steve's pocket. So awesome. He was down doing some hard work tonight. Guys never stop, eh? Is he at 1,000? Come on. Get 1,000. Let's see where he's at right now. Refreshing. And I'm going to drop the link. Oh, come on. 4 more. You know you can do it. It's like that like button. It just seems so... Can't do it. There you go. Please go over and check out his channel. Awesome stuff. Maybe you don't agree with it. Okay. But it's not everybody needs support in this one. But he does make awesome stuff. And he's a great guy. To boot. Poor bastard. He has to sit there and deal with my phone calls, and he's calling me, and oh no. His wife. Whoosh! Such a super dad. Steve is awesome. Yep. And of course, we've got Adrian and Cage working around in the background too. And of course, all of you guys. Boom. And that's what Paul likes. So hopefully we can get the Discord a little bit more cleaned up, and then we're getting a little bit more information exchanged. And always go on those alt channels and sub, even though they might not be. Then it's not a real sub. Real subs are important, right? Just reading a 500. Yeah. Sub to Steve. Or where are we at? Maybe this can be a sub to Steve party. Where are we at now? Refreshing. Oh, 3 more. 3 more. I feel it's like a telethon. You know? What was it? The Jerry... Who is it that always did the telethons? Jerry. Oh my. I'm showing my age, aren't I? Or the PBS money raisers. But it's good to support local, good programming, good people. And lets other people know, listen, we appreciate you. So you don't have to send out money. Harles. I haven't seen Harles in a little bit, so that's awesome. I thought you disappeared, buddy. And Sister C. Jerry Lewis, that's it. I don't know, and Ozzy's right in there too. Good to see Ozzy as well. Where are we at now? I'm going to keep doing a checkup here. 3 more. I don't want to sound like a political prostitute. Oh, and sub. But he does such good work, and I'll tell you, he's got the patience of Job. Amazing. And he's like doing all kinds of stuff on the side. Like, it's pretty crazy. He was out tonight. I don't think I'll mention where he was, but I was like, oh, dude, don't get killed. We need you around, man. I'm old as dirt, and you remember the old stuff. I think most who sub to one are sub to all. I agree. It is a bit of an echo chamber that they get us locked into. They like that. Sad, but true. But... you know, what can you do? I jumped off Discord, too much Discord and dysfunction, disengaged. I'm terribly sorry about that, Harles. I really am. All I can do is apologize. I hope that people will kind of just stay a little bit more focused. I can't, it's not really my nature to, it's the same way. I don't ask for likes or subs or censor or do that kind of stuff. It's just, I like to leave people to their own devices, and things will go as they should, hopefully. But I do really hope that people will come back to the Discord that got disaffected, or those that are on the Discord, or that left the server or left the Nova Scotia server. I'm still around. You can friend me. You can find me on the Twitter. You can also find Steve on the Twitter, and you can obviously sub to his channel. Not that I'm saying anything, but good. Friend these people, find them. We're still there, and then that way we still have the exchange of thoughts, because frankly, that's what I was just saying to Oz when I texted her. It really upsets me, the loss of brain power. I don't want to lose people, honestly, and I know that's what they want. So we can just keep in contact anyway. I know Harles has my email. I think he wants to go for Vietnamese food. Maybe we'll go for Vietnamese food. I have to go to a restaurant though. Probably. I'm not so big on the. Well, I'm okay on the subs. Subs in Vietnam are much better. Banh mi Suzik, much better. They don't sell that kind of stuff here though. Hope yeah. Anyways, I won't bore you with Vietnamese. I can barely speak Nova Scotian town names. That person that we lost, sadly. But at least he's still around, because I contacted him and he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't worry. It's just that I couldn't deal with the Discord mayhem. And honestly, I was listening to some people talk to me about that, and they're like, I spent 2 hours going through just what today was. And I'm like, oh my. Like, to think that you have a regular job and you're taking care of your kids and doing your research on your own and all that stuff, and then 2 hours to boot, I'm like, oh no, that's like crazy stuff. You guys got to take care of yourself. Saigon Maxim. I don't know if I know Saigon Maxim. I used to have a couple of restaurants in town back in my older days. It was surprising. Whitey owns Vietnamese restaurant. Well, not just me, but friends. Anyways, you're thinking of going to Edmonton this weekend with your megaphone and call out CBC. Last time I did that, had people listening. Well, that can do that. Wanted to ask them why they refused to ask the RCMP tough questions. Very awesome. It doesn't have to just be. Maybe we can try and get something. I'm very bad at organizing, I'm sure, as you could tell. Hence why I'm very reliant upon good people to help me with that. Which reminds me, I think I have to tell my girlfriend to take her pills. I have alarms for everything. Let's see here. Better just send her a quick email about that. Please take your pills. There we go. One less thing to remember. But we can do local type things, perhaps, maybe get them organized. I know that pho, you like pho? Awesome. It's awesome food. Breakfast. Do you know that's what they eat in Vietnam for breakfast? Well, they eat it any time, but if you've got money, because actually, funnily enough, that's kind of a more how do you say it? More upscale food. At least was, anyways. As long as it's spicy. I like it as hot as it gets. Now, let's see here. So we can organize different food. Is that what they eat in Vietnam? Yeah, they eat everything. They eat everything. I love eating. I've eaten pretty much anything that's walked or crawled in any piece of it. Good, you know. Yeah, you can't say something's not good unless you try it. I liked Edmonton when they had the Eskimos. Okay. All right. Is there some rivalry stuff going on here? But I would like to hear if you guys have some suggestions or whatever. Definitely say the big thank yous to those that participated, and obviously a huge thank you to you guys because you help with the input, as long as it's a little bit more focused. Saw that there was a little bit of a fight going on in there tonight. There's some foul language. Shut it down. Oh, okay. So she liked the fact that I remembered. Because I have a terrible memory. Terrible. Wish I remembered my name. Yeah, in Vietnamese, spring rolls for dinner, Szechuan spicy noodle, beef noodle. Has it got parts? I like parts. Szechuan cooking has a lot of parts. I don't know why we're getting off on the cooking thing. We did that show. Remember, what was it? That stream that went all night into the morning. Hitters got up. He was working in the morning, early morning, and he's like, oh, hi. He signed on towards the end of the stream. And we're talking just about food. I think at least I was able to say somewhere in that video, listen, I think we're going in just to have fun and talk about food now and things like that. So if you're done watching about RCMP stuff, then we can move along. But those great ideas that came from somebody who will remain unsaid, great ideas that person had about 23 roses to the Bible Hill detachment every week could likewise be applied to any city. You know, we can probably put stuff together and here in Calgary or whatever, or wherever everybody is, and just drop that off and let the officers know that we're not going to forget about this one. It's not going away. It'll never go away. Never. Because funnily enough, sadly, and not funnily enough, very tragically, it will never go away for these families. Never go away for these families. And that literally does break my heart. Because they didn't ask for any of it. Nobody did. And it has trickle-out effects. If you don't understand that it's traumatized you to some extent, it absolutely has. Especially those of you who are looking into it, and which is everybody, right? That's here. It's painful to think of those things and remember, you know, the kids and the details of that. That's not healthy. I was very happy to hear from somebody that I hadn't heard from in a while, and I was very concerned about. And I legitimately mean that when I say that. I think people think maybe, oh, you know, I guess that a lot of people, that's the way they are, right? Sadly, in this world, it's like, what can you do for me? And No, I kind of maybe am different in some ways. I'm a bit of a nut, but I was actually very concerned about this person, and I hadn't heard from them in a long time, and it was very good just to let me know that they were okay. They were okay. Somebody who's obviously involved in this. So let them know that we're there for them and that we support them and we care about them and that we see that this is our fight to pick up for them because they need the time to go through things. Ooh, wow, that's foul language, or let's just say it's harsh. If it's coming from a woman, I won't, how's that? I won't repeat it. You can see it on your screen. She has some interesting ties, but there's so many rabbit holes. I was talking to another individual tonight. There are so many rabbit holes that one can go down, and that's part of it. Do understand that that's very intentional, but you're going to have, and you will, I guarantee you, if you stay on target, you're going to have, and you have already had great success, but you'll have much greater. If you go off into other things, that's where they want you to go, because, and I'm not saying that that's not a thing, like I said this afternoon, right? I'm just simply saying connecting the dots, A to B to C to D, is the route. You can't really bypass a lot of them because you have to take those dominoes down one at a time. Because there's some invitations going out. Oh, I missed that. Let's see if I can bring that up. Of course, probably not. Oh, wait a second. My Facebook may work. Okay, loading. Keep that something loading. Okay, it'll be there in a few minutes. Not my computer, of course. I guess the only person I have to blame on that one is myself. No, I don't understand why they're doing that, but oh, there we go. Okay, now let's see. Did she? Oh, I see. She posted a link to that other video. Oh, that was nice of her. Post a link to my video. Very nice. Anyway. No need to go into selfish talk, because selfish talk is never good. Sorry for my language. Don't normally use it. No, I know. I understand. And I understand your frustration. Totally do. Yeah, Regina Training Center. I wonder if they'd like some roses. These people also, I hope I've kind of started on that. Let's see here. There is somebody who's very, very important. Who is off doing some other things. Hopefully they're okay. Because I do send my prayers there. And I was going to read a passage from the Bible that I was reading this morning, and it was so applicable. I don't want to get too religious, but it was very applicable to what's going on about the wolves they're there. You have to be careful. So we'll try and get a little bit more into the horrendous conditions that regular members have to live within, and this culture of fear a little bit, just so that we let those members know that they have support. We're not being like, you guys are terrible, because of course there's lots of good members. They just are utterly afraid. Even like some people, lots of people not responding to certain requests. You know who you are, by the way. I think Steve may do a video about that. I hope I'm not dropping the ball on that. Just because he's really frustrated with that. And I don't blame him. I mean, I was losing my shit a long time ago, and I don't even have to try and reach out to these people. But he gets hit with foul language from people who, he says, listen, I'm just trying to help my friend. Can you give me some answers? And they have answers, and they want to tell him to fuck off. And I'm like, ooh, that's not real polite, or just ignore him. It's really not a good thing. Thank you, Ozzy. Appreciate the compliment. Rawhide, keep digging. Hashtag keep digging. Love your paintings. I'm sure Tara will love it. Thank you. Thank you. Tara really appreciates all of the support that you guys are sending out. And I do know that. Like, obviously, I talk to Tara on a fairly regular basis, because she has been a good friend for many years. And I know how much she really appreciates it. But she's in that numb stage. I don't know what to call it. And she was really, really deeply affected when she came home from, I hope I'm not giving away too much personal information. Obviously, that's not my style, but she was very deeply affected. Yeah, you can fuck off with your copyright strike. Or whatever. Just screw off YouTube. After going to the car show. And there was a lot of emotion that she had. Which kind of, you know, it's like taking half a step forward and a quarter step back. Some days. And maybe sometimes you're taking 2 steps back. But you all know that, like, from tragedy in your own lives, death and things like that. It's even more so for people who are affected by very untimely demise of specifically multiple people. So looking forward to those articles also of Paul's. I've kind of been racking my brain. I think I might know where he's going with that, but would be yes. And again, you know, when that Ozzy saying that, it's obviously directed at certain individuals who are intentionally screwing everybody, screwing us all. They're all part of that nasty system, those white shirt bastards that they hurt everyone. They hurt their own members. They throw people under the bus. Lives are expendable. It's just all a big joke to them. And they're in the, you know, all the way to the top. You go, and it doesn't really matter what government you have in there. They're all going to screw you. Oh, what is that? Oh my. That is a photo I will not share. Thanks, Steve. Whoa. Tara whom? Sorry, that is Tara, who I'm not going to say her last name, just to. I mean, it's out there. It's definitely out there. You can find it, because I think maybe her email might be somewhere. But she is brother to Aaron Tuck. Jolene was her sister-in-law, and Emily was her niece. So the 3 family members who died. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Should I be saying thank you? That is just rank, dude. So that's who that is. Also, I noticed, I have a feeling that it may have come from somebody on our end, and they're welcome to acknowledge that publicly, or they can send me a private message about a message that was sent to, I'll read it. How's that? That's probably the best way, because I don't want to show the person's name. Somebody else sent me this Facebook post that was made. But I don't want to put the person's name in. I would like to give my thoughts on feminist lens inquiry. I think this was sent to some people. I feel it's fair. It would be unfair to the victims by putting the spotlight on a feminist lens that may end up overlooking at all aspects of the problems. This man has been shown to have violence towards everyone, not just females. The first known incident was to a young male, then his father and his uncle. According to a witness, BBF, not necessarily the best of witnesses, and don't worry, I'm still looking. You're very intriguing. The RCMP have labeled him an injustice collector, which is against all people. This must be looked at from every point of view. This man, let's see here, sorry. Also, by having this is why I was a bit, think it might be coming from somebody over on this end, because we were talking about that the other day in a video. Also, by having a non-state torture feminist group calling for a feminist lens will not be looking at the RCMP's handling of the domestic abuse. RCMP would fall under state torture. See how the group was carefully selected. There must be justice for everyone. So I thought that was a fantastic little letter. I hope that gets written, and those kinds of things. I really need to get back to doing editing and kind of dumping those little small tweets. I don't know why. For some reason, my mind is no longer there. And then developing those tweets that the women can just send around that say, what about this? What about that? Citing, giving you the actual articles, giving you the RCMP stance and rules on things, the CERT cases, the ACERT cases, the video of abuse by RCMP members on women from an organization that is predominantly female. And definitely in the management is female. Can someone post, damn sister, someone post Steve's link? Oh, my apologies. I will post it again. Is that going to work? Uh-oh, frozen. There we go. Oh, that's right. That's for Steve's channel. Where is he at now? Okay, that window can get closed. That one can get closed. Here we go. Let's see, where is he at now? 997. Oh! Only 3 more, and then he can live stream. All that you're doing there is you're giving him the ability to live stream elsewhere with his phone, which is handy. I've used it a couple of times, though I don't like doing it, but at least it gives him the chance. Concan also, yes, I will link her channel. So hopefully Steve can get those 3 subs, just those last evasive damn 3. I think it's YouTube is doing something, but we can break that. Concan. It's very difficult to find just by searching usually. It kind of blows. Come on. There we go. Scroll through. We can find it. We can find it. Or maybe somebody will have already found it by the time I've scrolled through this crap. Ver. Unless you change your icon. Wow. They really buried that channel. Unbelievable. Holy Toledo. She is far, far down. Maybe Connie has it handy. Not helpful for me to go through my sub list because that's a bit long. This channel's actually not too terrible about it. Where the hell is her channel? Oh, here we go. Okay. Copy. Excuse me. She needs 2. Sorry. 2 more? Are we at 2 more for Steve? Oh, wow. Awesome. I get elated at other people's stuff. I'm so stoked. Thank you. 1,000 subs. Thank you. That guy, if anybody deserves it, awesome. Woot, woot. So, you caught the tail end of the Plango interview. It was a great interview, and I really appreciate him taking the time, and I think he may do some more. Hopefully. I didn't piss him off too much. So, I'll tell you, though, it was funny. I was watching that as it was premiering, and it was, I don't know, I don't really get nervous about things, but I was kind of a bit nervous watching it. Weird. I'm sorry. Let's, my apologies. Can I open this up here so I can actually play that? Okay, man. What happened here? No. There we go. View on YouTube. Then I can get the comment. What happened here? No. Yeah, shut it. Jesus, that fucking guy is annoying. Okay, let's try this. And we'll play the video. I could only see a video. She linked a video of mine. Yeah. I don't know if Steve's still on here. Let's see. Just going to send him a congratulations. Oh, his dirty photo. Like, please. I wonder if the RCMP are going to like that. No. I want to load. Please load. Yep. Yeah. But she's getting there, you know, and she's doing her stuff, which is important, being Tara. She's doing her stuff. And likewise, this other person I was so happy to hear from, just so that I know that they were okay. They were okay. It got me a bit scared. Because this is going to go, this, you know, death like this kind of stuff can go very sideways for some people. Causes bad things to happen. Not saying any comment on anybody in particular, but it can. And of course, the Facebook's not going to load. I think they do this to me. Anybody had any success with the RCMP Graves site? Well, I'm going to go and check it, you know, just to have a little boo. See if they're still getting rid of that. I think they are. 2,526 emails. Okay. Let's just see if the RCMP Graves website, because there's particular individuals I want to look up, but I can't. I think it's not just that they were blocking my IP. I think they've literally disabled this. Let's see. Just wait. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, I clicked wait. Okay. Let's see here. Search the database. Search by name. Bing. It's still not working. Damn you bastards. It's working. It is working. So you don't have this problem. Oh dear. You don't have this problem. Because I have this problem. It could be MAC address they've blocked. Tech stuff. Mine is now. Okay. Then I have a feeling. No, dude. He says, lucky to know you, my friend. Whatever. It would be much better position if you didn't, but anyway. I won't remind him of that. Using registration. Let's see. I'll try the registration part. I think they may have done something to me to make this a no-go. Now there's the registration. I get no registration. Name. No. Deaths. Oh, okay, I can look at deaths. Isn't this interesting? Let's see. Okay, I can look at deaths. I can't look at registration numbers. I can't look at names. Let's see, range. No. Oh, wow, this is kind of good, eh? No, can't look at, what was that? Graves. I can't look at the actual graves. Let's see, search cemeteries. Nope. Can't search cemeteries. Geez. History 1 and History 2. Let's see, is History 2 going to work? No. But I can look for recent deaths. Isn't that odd? Isn't that odd? Anybody else finding that a bit strange? It seems to be like the echoing phone I get a lot of times, which, of course, I know what the fuck is going on. No, I'm not wearing tinfoil. I know tech, at least somewhat, on the tech side. But maybe not so much on the social media balls, which I don't really like to play with. So anybody else having having it work? Anybody? RCMP Graves database search. I will paste that right now into the box. Got oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, sister. That is ouch. Ouch. Not much you can say. This is the thing that frustrates me, I think, the most is what can you do? You can't. You can't. I guess you can just say, and I'm a terrible communicator. Oh, listening to myself is terrible. Not that I want to point that out, of course, because now you'll just be looking for it. In addition to my mispronunciation of names. Anybody got the RCMP Graves website working? Anybody attempting to do that? Because if you have it working, maybe I can ask you to look up names for me. That would be great. Yep. That's where I am. Well, I'm looking to go higher, but we'll deal with it all one step at a time. Did you get it to work, Loretta? Sorry, sister, sorry. Oh, hello, Maya. How's it going? Nope, nobody's got it going. Anybody checking? Or am I just being futile? I have, all right, well, we'll try Google. I've tried everything. Let's try Google again. I don't think Google's happy with me right now. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's the post from Tara. I was just looking through Aaron's videos on his Facebook. I thought I'd share this. These people were so good. I'm so blessed to be someone they loved. Miss you guys every day. Very nice. Let's see if we can get this.
This is how you want to start your morning every day.
You can't get out there, buddy.
I think he's having a hangover day, possibly. Possibly. Oh, he liked his animals.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
His world lost this kind of sensitivity. What times 23. Jesus. Makes me angrier than shit. Great dad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you to all of those who subbed to Steve. Wow. Being so soft and oh, look at that.
It's okay. That's right.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Where'd he go?
he's up in the skylight.
No.
Yes.
You up there?
I don't know. Trying to get out. Do you want to open the screen door?
Doesn't matter if it's open or closed, you can see it through it. You can see
Okay.
the screen.
I might feel the wind though. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't get out though. Get up there. Okay, I'm gonna stop this thing. Oh,
Oi.
oh, buddy, you can't go that way either. I think you're gonna have to grab on him. And I'll grab the door.
Nice.
There you go, buddy.
Aw.
Oh, gee. That's how you start
That's how you start. Come on.
Go away. Kovu nonsense. Beautiful video. Beautiful. Let me just try the let me try. No, that was in, what was I using here? I think that's DuckDuckGo. Yeah, DuckDuckGo. Search on RCMP graves. I'll try the Googles. Googles, blow it out your ass. It's not. I'm not going to say the person's name. I did see somebody volunteer to do that. If you don't mind contacting me. Okay, so now this is using the Googles. Clones, deaths. Okay, I can look at the deaths. I can't do registration name. No, not on the name. Let's try range. No. Graves? Oh. They just really seriously don't want me to look. Wow. History. Can I learn about your organization? Oh, no, I can't do that. You don't want me to know that. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, good night, Maya. Very happy, but never to be more. Yeah. Well, if anybody does happen to be in there and has the, you can contact me on the Discord, on the Twitters, Twatters. I'm over there too. That would be great because there is a couple of names that I want to look for and maybe somewhat enlightening. I won't keep you all. Thanks very much for all of the continued support. Thank you so much for helping Steve and supporting him. You guys' heart is huge. Thanks for everybody on the Discord. I do apologize for the deviations that some of it has taken. I hope that some of the people that have left will come and revisit, and we'll try and get it fixed. We really will. Loretta, you have a way of contacting me, so I know that. I'm not going to say the person's name. People. I'm not going to say their names because that's just kind of tipping my hand. Even though they listen to my garbage, that's fine. They can listen to my phone calls and go that route. Let me make it a little bit harder. Maybe I'll, spread it across different platforms, and then they got to pick pieces together. I know how to play that game. Okay, so do hope that the people who have left the Discord will at least stay in contact. At the very least, maybe when things are a little bit more simmered down over there, we can come back to us. That loss of brain power is tragic, and I know I need it because I just, bit of a lightweight some days. And thanks again to Paul and everybody that participated in the roundtable, and we'll have more. We will have more, and this is going to be a collaborative thing, as in, I know Paul and I have spoken about that before, and I think we shared that vision. It's going to be the Facebergs, so hopefully some of the Facebergs people are coming over here. I never go out of my way and dump stuff. I think I did once over there, but I don't like to do that because that's not my way. I figure other people will do that, and you just kind of do whatever you do. But I would like to get connected with some of them because they have tons and tons of knowledge over there. And between the really good mainstream media, Paul and Stephen and a couple of others, we're talking about a very small group of people. And the Faceburgers and the maybe here and other YouTube channels, we're going to get it figured out. Okay? So thanks very much. Oh, okay. I will send that to you. I appreciate that. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks very much for coming out and continued support. I really appreciate it. And thanks for all those who subbed to Steve. Really appreciate it. God bless. Be good to one another. Take care. Have a good evening.